Officially, I'm 9 months in on my Mounjaro journey and I'm over 5 stone down. Let's talk about some of the comments I've been getting. Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jem. I'm 43, live in Northwest England, and I'm here documenting my weight loss journey with Mounjaro. And if you're returning, welcome back. So I am going to talk about my week 39 results while on a GLP-1, and also I have officially hit 9 months on a GLP-1. So I started this journey back on the 7th of November 2024 and it's now the 6th of August 2025. So I've done a full 9 months. I did a couple of weeks ago do a 9-month update because I do every 4 weeks. I do a monthly update. I class 4 weeks as a month. But this video is going to be a little bit different this week. So straight off the bat, I'm going to go through my stats and everything, and I will talk about how the week's gone, but then I'm going to talk a little bit about comments and some other things that are sort of, I want to get off my chest, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so to begin with, I will, like I say, go straight into my stats. So for reference, I'm 5'4" tall, and this week I have stayed the same, which I kind of had a feeling I would either stay the same or have a gain, because I've been really bloated this week and just felt a bit stodgy. And it's yeah, so if you're a lady, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're a man, you'll probably know what I'm talking about as well. But yeah, time of the month. So it's one of those things. I'm quite happy with a maintain. I'd have even been happy with a pound gain. It's just part of the process. So my stats are exactly the same as last week, so I've literally grabbed last week's notes. So my current weight is 9 stone 12 pounds, or 138 pounds, or 62.59 kilos. My starting weight was 15 stone, or 210 pounds, or 95.25 kilos. So in total, over the 9 months, or the 39 weeks, I've lost 5 stone 2 pounds, or 72 pounds, or 32.66 kilos. My starting BMI was 36 and I'm now down to 23.7, so I am in the healthy range. And at the moment I have a goal weight of 9 stone, which is 126 pounds, or 57.15 kilos, and that will mean a BMI of 21.6, which is pretty much in the middle of the healthy range. So I have about 12 pounds, or 5.44 kilos to go. I say every week the BMI is not the be all and end all, but I do like it as a sort of rough guide to look at. And mentioned a couple of weeks ago when I went to the doctors and was told I was in the healthy BMI range. I've never been told that I don't remember being told it as a child either, but definitely not in my adult life. I do not ever remember being told I was in the healthy range. I was always in either the overweight, the obese, or even is it more morbidly obese? I can't remember now, but the higher obese range. So yeah, something I don't know whether I've mentioned much in my videos is that I started this journey at 15 stone, but I have at my heaviest been 19 stone 5, and I do plan on doing a video to talk about how it was when I was that big, what I did to lose the weight that I did lose, and the fact that I yo-yoed between then. And that was one of the reasons that I started taking a GLP-1, because when I think I'd got down to about 11.5 stone, and then I ended up going back up to the 15 stone, and I just couldn't wrap my head around any kind of diet, any kind of lifestyle plan or anything. And along came the GLP-1s, and honestly it's changed my life, but that is for a different video. I've had a really good week. It's been my second week on the 12.5 milligram pen, and yeah, it's been no side effects, suppression's been fine, hunger cues have been fine and everything. I just didn't expect a loss. I kind of expected a gain, to be honest, because I have kind of nibbled at things where I wouldn't normally, but I've always been like that sort of around time in the month. I've sort of wanted to pick at things a bit more, so I think my calorie intake has been more this week. So to have a maintain, I'm absolutely thrilled with. This video, like I said at the beginning, I want to talk a little bit about some things that I want to get off my chest. So yeah, I'm going to pause the video here and then I will get my thoughts and my notes together and we'll crack on. Before I sort of go into specific comments, what I will say is that I am very aware of the fact that I put myself online, and as part of putting myself online and creating content for YouTube, I fully expect and understand that I will get an array of comments. I am so lucky, and the majority of my comments are so positive, so supportive, and I can't thank you all enough. And to be honest, even with the negative comments that I get, it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate those as well in a weird sort of way. I do. It's all good. It's all a learning curve for all of us. I think we've got such a great community here. And what I don't want to come out of this video is that I don't want people to stop commenting. I love the line of communication that we've got open here. But along with that, and along with the fact that, yes, I do expect to get negative comments or comments that are a bit personal, I also have the right of reply. And if I get comments where I feel the need to not just put a comment underneath, but also come on camera and talk about those comments, I will do. And basically that is what I'm doing tonight. So from the thumbnail, you'll have got an idea of what it is that I want to talk about. So like I say, get an amazing amount of comments, and the majority of which are really positive, really supportive. I also get the type of comments where people are telling me I've gone too far, or telling me that I need to do this, do that, do the other. Part of my understanding of this journey is that, or part of the me documenting this journey, I should say, is I will never come on here and sit and dish out advice, because I'm not an expert. In the early days, I did kind of do like the 5 top tips and things like that. But looking back, would I do that video again? Maybe not. I am not a medical professional. I am just somebody who's taken a medication and documenting my results and my experiences on that medication. And I don't want to sit here and dish out advice and tell people what they should and shouldn't do. The main reason for that is we're all so different. And you see that you only have to look through the comment sections on any of us as Mounjaro vloggers. You only have to look at any of our comments below our videos, and you can see the vast array of people talking about how one dose might be affecting someone in a completely different way to a dose is affecting somebody else. Somebody might feel the need to titrate up really quickly because the lower doses just aren't working for them. And you get some people that the lower dose, they never have to come off because they can sail through it and they're doing absolutely fantastically well on it. Some people have no side effects. Some people have minimal side effects. Some people suffer horrendously with side effects to the point where they have to come off the medication. It depends on an array of so many different reasons. It can be your gender. It could be your underlying health conditions. It could be your lifestyle. It could be aversions to food. There's just so many different reasons. I, for one, have PCOS. So I think this medication's been great for me, not just for losing weight, but it's helped me with some of my PCOS symptoms. And I've been one of the lucky people that I have very minimal side effects. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there first, that I positively welcome any kind of comment. And what I don't want people to come away from this video thinking that, well, if it's a negative comment, she doesn't want you to put anything, because, you know, it's not that at all. I have a right of reply. So lately I've been getting comments saying that I have gone too far, and that my face is starting to look too thin, and I'm starting to look too thin, and that I should stop, and that maybe I should have stopped 7, 8, 9 pounds ago. Yeah, no, I definitely believe that I haven't lost too much weight in my face. Hopefully, yeah, I don't feel like I've got loose skin on my face or anything like that. I don't feel gaunt or anything. And my last few videos have literally been sit down videos like this. So you're not seeing my full figure, my full body. And one of the things with weight loss is, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with this, when you lose weight, you tend to lose it from the place you want to lose it from the most. You tend to lose that last. It's my belly, and my belly is still big. That is the place I always wanted to lose it off the most. That's the place that I carried it the most. And yeah, I still have fat around my belly. It's not loose skin, it's fat. I know the difference. I can grab hold of fat and it's definitely not there. You can't see it here with me sat in a baggy t-shirt talking to a camera, but what I might do in a minute is stand up and show you, because I think it will be worth doing that as part of the context of this video. So yeah, it just seems a bit strange for somebody on the other side of the camera that's just watching me to tell me that they think I've gone too far when they can't see me in real life and they don't know me. The other thing is I've had it on the absolute other side of the spectrum where I'm being told that I should lose at least another 2 stone. So 28 pounds or whatever that is in kilos. I'll put it on the screen because I've not made a note of that. Yeah, which would take me down to 8 stone. And maybe I will get down to 8 stone. I can't see it personally. I do think I'll be happy at 9 stone. But guys, I say it all the time, this isn't about the number on the scales for me. My biggest thing is it's about the goal reflection. And as long as I'm happy when I look in a mirror or when I'm in my underwear and I'm looking at my skin and I'm happy with how I feel, and above all, anything else, as long as I'm healthy and I feel as good as I do feel at the moment, or even better, because I know I could feel even better. Like I say, I still have this pouch of fat, it's not loose skin, around my belly. As long as I feel healthy when that comes off, I won't feel the need to go down to a measurement or a weight as low as 8 stone, because to me it would be low. I'm on the very low end of the healthy range on the BMI if I went down to 8 stone. And honestly, it's that same thing again. Why do people feel the need to say things like that to somebody they've never met, somebody that's just on here documenting their journey? I'm just telling you about how my week's gone and how the months are going, and how, in my case, how amazing this medication has been for me. I don't need to know that you think I'm gone, or that you feel like I should lose X, Y, or Z amount of weight. I have people in my real life who love me, who know me, and trust me, my mum would be the first one to tell me if she thought I was doing anything unhealthy. And that they are the people that I want to hear it from. I fully understand, and like I say, I'm putting myself out there. I am gonna get this back, but this is my right of reply, so this is why I'm doing this video. At work, I have a couple of friends at work now that know about these YouTube videos. The majority of people know that I'm on a GLP-1 now. I certainly don't keep it a secret, but there are a couple of girls at work who know about my YouTube vlogging. And I was talking to one of the girls the other day about the comments that I've been getting, and the personal messages that I've had as well. And I was talking to her about, I'm going to sort of address it in my video. And she was like, you put yourself out there and you need to expect this kind of thing, which I've said, and I fully understand that. But the other thing she said was, why bother? You're going to make absolutely zero difference. It's not going to stop it or anything like that. But do you know what? Yeah, it's not going to stop it. And I know that there are always going to be people that feel the need to say negative things to other people, especially online. But it doesn't mean that us as content creators on YouTube can't give our opinion on that. And my opinion on that is, just be kind. Why can't we just be kind to each other? Why can't we just be supportive and keep our negative opinions to ourselves, or, keep them, if it's what you're feeling and it's what you think, then transfer it to your life if that's what you feel. And you know, if it's somebody that's made a negative comment to me because they think I should be X, Y, or Z, maybe it's because they think they should be X, Y, or Z. Well, concentrate on yourself then. You don't need to tell me what you think I should or shouldn't be doing, is what I'm trying to say, especially if it's something that could potentially hurt somebody else's feelings. The other thing is, if this had been me, say 5 years ago, and getting these kind of comments, it may have just floored me. It may have made something sort of click in my head, and I'd have been like, maybe I should be looking at like 7.5, 8 stone, and or yeah, maybe I should have stopped 9 pounds ago. Oh no, maybe I should start thinking about putting some weight back on. And I'd have overanalyzed it and overthought it. But I'm not the person I was 5 years ago, and I've gone through enough in my life to have the tough enough skin that I've got to just let this stuff roll off my back. The reason that I'm doing this video is because I just think these things need pointing out, and people to be more mindful that you don't know me, you don't know the person that you're leaving these comments for. Yes, we put ourselves online and we talk about our life, but it doesn't mean you know us and you know how negatively your comment could affect that person. And just be mindful, just be kind. There's so much negativity in this world. Do we really need to be dishing it out to people we don't know on the internet? Like I say, it's not going to change a jot, and I know that the negatives will still be out there, and people will always leave negative comments on other people's videos. And you know what? That says more about them than it ever will about the person who's making that content. So yeah. Oh, I feel like a weight's being lifted off my shoulders. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Good, bad, negative, positive, whatever. Put your comments below. Let's get talking, because we honestly have the best community here, and I would love to know your take on what I've had to say. Please don't go at each other about, you know, if you have seen any of the comments and things like that, don't sort of go on at people and things like that. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is just be more mindful. So what I don't want to do then is, in retaliation, people start having a go at each other. So please don't do that. But definitely leave your comments. Let's have a chat about stuff, a nice chat about stuff. And if you have liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd love you to subscribe. Next week, I will be doing my... Will I be doing my month 10? It sounds really silly because I'm just talking about month 9, but like I say, I do it every 4 weeks. So it'll be my 4 weekly update next week. So I will be doing my measurements and all that sort of good stuff as well. And yeah, I'll let you know if I lose any weight next week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.